Hello, welcome to this little stream. I am Lemon Lime, one of your casters here, joined with my good friend Cloak. How are you doing today, Cloak?
I'm doing good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Hype, hype. All right, today we're gonna do a little mini comp scrim. Um, as we look at these map bans, nothing in so far yet. What do you think's gonna be the first map off the board?
Honestly, hard to say. Usually, the first maps to go are the ones that aren't in the comp playlist. All these maps are in the ranked playlist, but usually people like to stick to the competitive maps just because they are competitive. So I definitely think we might see Outback go, Canal, Consulate. All those maps are probably going to go first. We also might get some other maps banned first. Theme Park is pretty unpopular at times, so is Skyscraper and occasionally Oregon. I really do think that we are going to have the main selection being Border Club or Coastline. But maybe we'll see something mixed up. I really wouldn't mind seeing one of the just regular ranked maps played. I wouldn't mind an Outback or Canal map being played. Yeah, I really hope we get some kind of off pick compared to standard because we do at the end of every season ban maps seismic wide. Oh, and there goes the first map, Canal. Canal is banned, which is honestly a shocker. Outback's usually the first one to go.
Be interesting. Outback may stand a bit longer. Could be the map that played today. We shall wait and see. With Canal being banned, what do you think Team Two's gonna be looking to ban here?
It's entire Team 2 has Toki, which is Toki plays a lot of shield ops, so they might try and keep whatever maps they can for shield ops. Border goes next. Team 2, which is interesting. Border's a fairly popular map globally in the R6 community. I know some people dislike it, but I think Border's a really good map. A lot of really good plays, good spawn peaks. If you're able to have a really strong roam on that map, and Coastline goes too. These map bans are going kind of fast. Skyscraper falls right after it. Okay, we're not playing anything mainstream today.
Going down one by one by one, as we're taking here. A lot of the frag heavy maps, it seems like, with the and the smaller maps, the coastline and the borders, going
Mhm.
out first.
Yeah,
So
I
it
definitely
seems
see
like
a map between a kind of pattern between border and canal. There's really like one main breach. Seems like
indeed.
maybe a little bit of a disjunctured map pick. Maybe we'll see an Oregon play. Outback gets banned, unsurprisingly.
Theme Park and Consulate, they're still there. Could be an
I
exciting game.
think theme park will be banned before consulate, but I don't think consulate.
Clubhouse goes.
Clubhouse goes. Oh my goodness, are we going to have a consulate game?
How long has it
I
been since
don't
the Consulate?
know.
It's been a while. It's been a while
I
since the
don't
Consulate game.
know if it's ever been.
Well, top three
I it'd be
left.
interesting if Consulate was picked. It's a very repel heavy map, of course.
And Meme
Very
Park
few
goes.
ground. Oh, theme park goes. This is
Consular in
between
Oregon.
Oregon or Consulate, and it's Oregon. Looks
Oh,
like Team
based.
2 is
Based.
not memeing today, which is kind of unfortunate. It'll be interesting to see a Consulate game. A very repel heavy
Such
map.
high hopes, man. Such high
But
hopes.
Oregon is the map of today. And it does seem like Team 2 is attacking and Team 1 is defending. It will be very interesting. Oregon is a fairly defender sided map. Um, so long as defenders play it really well, there is a lot of entry point for attackers. Uh, it's going to be really important for the defenders to have solid roam and hold on site in order to prevent the attackers from really gaining enough ground. They can stop team if team one can stop team two from gaining ground and taking control too early on, then I think they'll be shaping up to win the game overall. Will throw the attackers attack strategy way down the gutter. If you have at one pick, let alone two picks early on, that's going to severely affect how you are pushing any of the sites on Oregon. Definitely, primarily the main two of kids games and freezer, or not freezer, but laundry room and
Laundry,
basement.
yeah.
Because
With
really need a
yeah,
whole team to actually successfully attack that. But if you get any kind of early pick, that's definitely going to narrow how the attackers are going to be able to push that. And then the defenders can narrow down and focus on a certain part of site where the attackers are coming from.
indeed, indeed. What do you think are some strong operators on this map, or maybe some possible bans because they are so strong for this map?
Well, it'll definitely be interesting to see if players are going to stick to what they regularly play, what the current meta is, or if there might be some experimentation. We recently got the announcement from Ubisoft of Solar Raid and all of the operators' movement changes, and of course, that's going to affect some of the roamers and how sites are set up. So we might see some experimentation, which would be really exciting. I'd love to see some experimentation on some of these maps. It would be just fantastic to see, because I do enjoy some off meta things that work. I'd personally like to run Goyo on Oregon on top floor. It works out really
Yeah,
nice, and you don't really see it that frequently. I'd like to see maybe like a Thorn being played. Thorn's not necessarily played very frequently. I definitely think there's a lot of potential for a lot of operators, which
indeed.
also speaks on bans. Do you think there's going to be any particular bans that we're going to see on Oregon?
On Oregon, hmm. Well, I can tell.
Oh,
Dumbass.
oh,
Oh, hi, Retro.
hey Rachel.
Hey,
Is
We're
Retro.
this
not talking shit.
Yeah, we just talking about
Promise.
stroking each other.
What?
And buying us dinner.
God.
Yeah, buying dinner too. Eating dinner.
Oh, what's
Wait.
Retro here?
It's
How
a
is
mug-
Retro here and we're still hearing people on the screen? I'm
I
confused.
don't know. We're missing somebody in this team right now.
No, it's all of us.
Four of us, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Where's,
No, I
where's the
hear.
fifth guy?
They
Where's
can't
the fifth
Uh,
guy?
on the stream, no.
I'm here. Oh, we're
No, I mean like
missing
in the
Crunchy.
yeah, Crunchy.
Oh, I didn't get
Well,
an invite.
I sent you multiple ones.
To see if that's utilized, if she's utilized at all with her intel. Um, I don't know, possible K ban for the hatches down below. There's a lot of things, especially how the teams reacts to those bans and how they play around those bans will also be pretty interesting as well as we get into this match shortly.
Definitely, I think a Thatcher ban would be actually a waste of a ban. I do agree with you on that. There are definitely ops that would be much more efficient and versatile for getting some of site and utility off. Definitely from using Lika Sophia to breach and get Waldena off from the closet inside of Master for kids' bunks or kids' games up on the top floor. You know, with Thatcher, he's kind of a one-trick pony now, where his primary gadget is just an enhanced secondary gadget of other operators. At least with like Sophia, you can get wall denial off, and you have concussions and another soft breach charge. Plus, arguably, some would consider a better kit, weapon kit. Uh, Also, claymores and other things like that. So I definitely do think it'd be not surprising if there was a Thatcher ban, but definitely a misplaced ban if there's a Thatcher ban. I do think Toki might affect some of the bans. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Clash ban. Again, there is Valkyrie, a little bit of a triple threat on the Roam, Nitro Cell, and cameras. But I don't know if she'll be banned, and I don't know if she'll be played. Uh, Definitely would. We're doing a rehost.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
we have some tech difficulties here.
no, but definitely. I would like to see some different ops. I think Zero is an up and coming op. He's been in the game for quite a while, and he's always been considered fairly decent. But I think Zero, especially with his changes, is going to be seeing a lot more in the game overall, and hopefully we'll see a little bit more in future or even in current games.
Yeah.
Flores is actually a really good operator for this map, clearing off a lot of defender utility. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was banned or if we saw him picked. Uh, Probably going to see a Nomad on the attacker side. Always good to get flank watch and flank uh, just information with the jabs.
Okay, so with the major going on right now, in R6 Pro League, do you think we'll see pro strats in this game at all? Or do you think, we'll just stick to our old typical seismic strats?
It's entirely possible that we will see some aspects of Major League strats. The really important thing to note with strats, especially coming from Pro League, is that those are Pro League players. They play, I want to say a certain way, but they have the skill and knowledge of the game and know how to play it far better than uh, than most players, than a majority of players. And so I definitely think we'll be seeing more ranked based strats, and I don't think that's a bad thing. But when it comes to Pro League, they're definitely more on the adaptable side, where I think we will see a little bit more standard, just like reinforcing the attic walls, reinforcing all the hatches. I don't think we'll see too many crazy plays, but I definitely think there's going to be some frags, some really cool fragging potential in this match.
I guess another thing too with the teams and how well they play is also the chemistry. A lot of pro teams, they've been playing together for a while, so they build up chemistry and they know each other's roles and they know how to do setups and hold crossfires. So it'd be very interesting to see here if how well teams work together, especially when they come to set setups where they need to make a crossfire and they need to make direct callouts and they need to work really well together in order to make sure that they, win round by round by round.
Okay, we are currently in the ban phase.
Here we go. Team one, banning.
This is
The
we're
attacking
gonna
operator.
going slow. It looks like they are deciding. Very important thing, if there is a rehost, and especially before during map bans, it's not a bad idea to talk about op bans as well. We are seeing Dokubi.
Dokkaebi.
Dokubi is a very good intel op, and she's been seeing an increased amount of play recently. So
Thing's
the
gotta
Dokubi
be.
ban isn't necessarily surprising. Definitely a new one, but it does seem like Team One is targeting some of the more annoying
Thatcher.
operators to play against.
There he goes. There's the
Thatch
default
op.
Thatcher ban.
A little bit of a waste. It probably would have been better to ban Osa, Flores, maybe even Sophia, maybe even Sledge or Ayana with nades. Nades can be very annoying. Nook ban honestly would make a lot of sense with nades and her absolute sneak potential.
And there goes the Mira.
Mira
Final
also
ban.
little bit of a weird ban. Don't see much mirror played on this site anymore. You just see a lot more traps, a lot more head holes being made, just peeking it face to face. So interesting that they would choose the Mira. I guess it's a minor annoyance that they don't have to deal with. Capcan. Toki is also a major Capcan player. That's definitely a target ban. Toki clearly recognizing the target ban.
His grievances
But
in chat.
that is very wise because not only is Toki very strategic with his Capcan is a very annoying op, and it might cause some player deaths when it gets down to the wire when they just have to rush onto the site. Now we are seeing on defense a Valkyrie Mozzie being played, so they're going for a lot of intel. Mozzie and the Butte pairing very well, trying to get less eyes on site for the attackers and more site on site for the defenders.
Alright,
Definitely
here
we
we
have
go.
Wildmile from Nordic playing Bandit. And the Kona stations to help out anchor site, so we might see more of a heavy anchor style play. Turn. The interesting cam placements. It does look like the attackers are going ace. Ayana, we have double hard breach, so they might do a double take from main and attic. Crunchy going with that flank watch with the air jabs. IQ probably being played to counter the Valkyrie. And of course, we have Ayana with nades. Be very awesome to see some through the floor grenades. So we have most of those attackers spawning on main, clearing all of the primary spawn peaks. No one's spawn peeking. Very interesting. We have the Thunderbird chilling over by small tower. It looks like.
And
Genia
Genio
going
running
for the run
out.
out on the side.
He's gonna tag somebody. He's gonna
Gets
get
the pick on
big,
Vig.
and he gets away scot-free.
I'm reloading.
5,
Really incredible
4.
play from Genio.
Here.
Very surprising, both for the play and the lack of counter.
One of the uppers with frag grenades down. Still got the double hard reach up though, so it's not too much of a worry, but it is the opening pick, and it does set the tone for the round, especially the tone for the game, in fact, for this opening round. So, very important kill there by Genio.
Indeed, it
Working
does.
their
It
way
does
into
look like
garage.
all 4 attacking operators are still on main.
The run out
not much
again.
of a-
Genio's gonna get tagged up a little bit, but he's gonna get away again.
Will Genio go for another repeak? I don't think so. I think he's going to back off now. They are kind of ready for him. And again, like I said in the beginning, that first pick is really going to determine a round because now you don't have full force from the attack and the defensive man advantage, so your push is definitely affected.
These nitro cells from below could be a major factor here as they push their way into the master bedroom. Nordic patient on the stairs, waiting. Somebody at garage door. Turn's gonna get one onto demon. That's one. Wait. I'm
Pushing
trying
into
to push
master.
their way into trophy through this bottleneck of several single doorways. 50 seconds left on the clock, and it's 5-3 in terms of man count.
50 seconds and not much ground covered or gained by the attacking force. Opening up that wall, that could break them, giving the defenders a line of sight into their main hold.
Alright. Bush is coming out now. 30 seconds left. Nitro from Nordic. He might get one here.
As he gets
And he
Crunchy.
will find Crunchy. Noah's gonna
Flanks
find
up
another running up
main.
armory stairs. Double for Nordic as he's looking for the last kill. Will he get it? No, Toki shuts him down. 4v1 though, not much Toki can do here. Kills Genio though with the Nitro, unfortunate. Will we see the guy in closet? No!
Very active game by the defenders. Genio getting that very early pick, and again, just totally changing the mood for that round.
Indeed,
It
indeed.
just preventing the attackers from really getting any ground covered. A little bit of a questionable play from the attacking force, going for a direct main push, not really going for anything else. At least for a main push, it would be smart to try and enter in from like showers, get control of there, push back Genio on the roam, try and get that roam pick, and then try and wiggle your way up white and get some other lines of sight so that way you can enter in. But now we are on defense. Attackers seem to be pretty much on the same loadout, except we have Crunchy going triple hard breach with the Hibana Thermite. Oh, and Toki switches to Blitz. We have Toki doing another shield play. Might rush with the Blitz. We have Catcan running Doc. Definitely going to try and stay on site. Heal whoever's on there. Probably maybe Genio's going to be there as well. Maybe...
Rounds.
Is there a roam? I think Nordic might be roaming. Turn might also be roaming. He might be staying on site. Yeah, it does look
we
like
get
Nordic is on the
underway?
roam. Looks like a pretty standard site setup. All the hatches have been reinforced. They have the head holes from Freezer looking from Freezer looking into Laundry. Does look like the attackers are pushing small tower primarily.
Could
All
be a
four,
shower
yeah, those
push.
four.
I mean, shower. It could be a freezer push here. But that vigil could be a pain on the roam if they don't properly drone out the vigil. As they didn't drone out Genio very well last round. So this could be interesting here. In fact, Genio's on the roam, I believe, as Cade.
Yeah, he's
Pushing small tower. They drone him out. He's going to try swinging it. He's going to find one! He's going to get lit up! But he's going to get away.
Is he gonna
Genio once
re-peek?
again with the opening pick.
No, Genio is running away.
And that's all the defense has to do. They just have to find that opening pick and then just go slowly make their way back to site because it's a time that they need to play for.
Exactly.
Nordic is sitting on top of white stairs. He could find a pick here as they're pushing shower hall. Patiently, he's
attackers
gonna
don't
look
drone him
away. Checking armory. Vig watching kitchen door.
Attackers definitely taking their time. Like definitely peeking that white stairs, but Nordic was not there to be shot.
Here we go, pushing freezer. Vig soloing. No one seems to be following him for his refrag just yet. This could be a dangerous move.
Nordic,
Go.
will he get a pick?
On flank. He's gonna attack someone up, but they know his position now. He swings and he finds Crunchy. That's all it needs. Now it's the 5v3 again, and a minute is left on the clock. They're not gonna have to push through the bottleneck. That is Freezer, and they're gonna have to fight their way through it. It's coming out
All
now.
the defenders are just bunkered down on site. All the attackers are just funneling through Freezer. This is going to be very, very tough on the attackers.
That camera's gonna alert their position. They're gonna know now, and they're gonna point their guns towards Freezer, and Demon's gonna find one to Nordic. That was the Vigil. It is now a 4v3, winnable. And Genio's gonna come around too. Demon
Will they
is
predict
still
the double
holding the flank. Claymore's down.
Like there's a
Genio
Claymore.
hear it. Turn's gonna get lit up now in sight. Turn's gonna find Vig. It's a 4v2, 20 seconds left. Genio shoots the Claymore. Did they hear it? They
absolutely
did.
but Genio can't get the kill.
2v2, 10 seconds left. Turn's gonna get one. Can he find the other?
I don't
It's
think
all
Demon's gonna have
hopeless
enough
now.
time. It's all about saving that
Ooh,
kill.
he's gonna find it.
Turn gets the final kill right at time.
Believe that's the 3K for Turn. And Team 1 is up 2-0
I definitely think
in
Team
this
1
scrim.
doesn't seem to have much of a plan. Really, it just seems to be like a single funnel push. Maybe if they split up the push a little bit, took them a little bit more control, really give Genio and Nordic on the roam a little bit more of a tougher time. Definitely think they'd be in a way better spot. But it does seem like they are going for a single area push. But now we have kitchen and meeting, which is quite a challenging site to hold, more or less. It's really the upstairs and basement that are most commonly played, and sometimes you don't ever really get to kitchen or meeting. So it can be very difficult to hold just because of how many angles and how much area you have to watch on that site and how many areas the defenders can come from. Or the attackers can come from, I'm sorry. Crunchy
Interesting
going
Valve camera
Jackal.
placement here. That
Uh,
Jackal's
Toki?
gonna be good for hunting down those roamers. They've been slammed by the roam game so far. And I also think it's also the lack of proper droning with Team 2. But, you know, things can change. It's only been 2 rounds. So, here we
Might
go into round
for
number
a
3.
Looks like they're going for a full small tower take. They're probably going to get kitchen. Toki going Monty. That could be really beneficial to just get the shield plant down. But Toki does have the diffuser. That might work against them if they don't switch that off. It does look like they have a hold inside of the attic hatch overseeing meeting. Attackers are droning out the building. I don't know if they're droning out anything particular in sight. Now, Catcan does have a Mozzie drone, so he will be able to get intel on the attackers, turn that around. turn also has his cameras. It's basically know where the attackers can go that the defenders won't know.
A lot of intel Team 1 is using to figure out where this push is coming from. As we get to the under the 2-minute mark here, and there's the first pick. Toki on the Monty goes down to Turn, who is on this roam game. Now are they gonna hunt Turn out here? Yes, they will. Vig getting the refrag. And it's now
4v4, very good.
4v4. Putting up air jabs now. Pushing
And this
their
one-
way to big tower now.
This might go for the attackers. Defenders have less people. That means they have less eyes to cover the areas around site.
Genio off in garage. This could be a huge play here if they miss drone him. So they're taking their time, droning top floor. A minute on the clock. Not too much pressure, but a little bit of pressure for them to push onto site. Genio's still in garage. He's gonna make his move. He gets the ping. He's gonna maybe throw the nitro.
Now it looks like he knows he moved off.
But here we go. Under a minute.
Oh,
They
we have
reinforce
unit
that back
opening up.
search wall. Here we go. 4v4 coming into 45 seconds left in the round. Still that X factor towards main entrance. Catcan, unaware, or maybe he is aware, of where the attackers are pushing from. Nordic's gonna find one on the crunchy. It's gonna be traded out by Demon onto Anvil. It's now a 3v3 once again. The hatch above is open. That could be a major play. Nordic's gonna find out. Vig has a double in this round, and it is a 2v3. Fuse is gonna drop. Look at all those Azamis. That might be a bad idea, as now the attackers have cover. Vig's gonna find a triple, kills Genio, and now it's all up to Cat Can in a 1v3. He's gonna find Vig. It's a 1v2, but he won't
Ooh.
find another, and he
Good
will
job
get
on
shut
the
down.
attackers.
It is 2-1. Team 2 takes their first round of this game.
Definitely surprising that the attackers pulled that around. I mean, really good job. They lost the Monty off the gate as their first pick, but they were able to get the refrag and then actually turn the match entirely around. They got that top control, and then they were able to just push down onto the stage wall and onto the hatch, take control of me and get the plant down, putting the pressure on. Catcan, of course, was a little bit far away from site, and of course, got found out by the jabs. So, does look like top site is open back up to defenders, and they are going to take that same setup that they ran before.
What
Looks
is
like the def-
really so
Looks like
far?
the
Sorry.
attackers. Oh no, it's fine. It looks like the attackers are going for a different strategy. Wonder what it's going to be. We do have Toki on the shield, Crunchy going single hard breach. Nope, we have a double hard breach. Vig just switched, but they now lose the flank watch unless we have those Sophia claymores. Toki going shield, of course, and Demon going Blackbeard, which is a little different. Blackbeard is considered one of the worst operators in the game, more or less. So it'll be definitely interesting to see if he does like a single kind of hold.
This could be a free pick if they have drawn out Genio. No, Genio will find them. And now Team 2 is 4-2. Well, Team 1 has all 4 opening picks this game. Once again, and they
Really
won't be
hard
able
for
to
them
trade
to
this
come-
one out.
It'll be really hard for them to now push, especially without one of their hard breaches. Toki switched off the Monty, has secondary hard breach. Vig is also running kind of hard breach with Maverick. A little bit slower than your average hard breach. So it'll be interesting to see how they push this.
Nordic makes his way up big tower stairs from the basement. Will they be alerted of his presence? I'm not sure. They have a default drone to watch the flank.
I don't think they have anything watching the flank. He could totally walk up.
He shot though. They might have heard his bullets go.
Probably heard-
Maybe
looks like someone's
not.
watching.
Could be a lucky nitro. He's trying to toss a nitro. And he's gonna find one. That's on the Vig. It's now a 5v3, and all the defense has to do is just wait out. This could be another pick for Genio.
Gino is really doing a fantastic job on the roam, just ratting corners and just not being found by the attackers, which is he's doing his job and he's doing it exceptionally well.
He's gonna
Getting
hear the
all those
repels. I
picks.
wonder if he'll run out or not. Toki repelling up onto the roof. Minute 30 left. Still a lot of time left on the clock, but it is a 5v3, and all defense has to do is play sight.
Seemed like, yeah, Genio's just gonna chill inside of garage. Attackers really got only 1 minute left and really need to try and take some aggressive action, get some picks, and hopefully turn it around. The defenders don't really need to do much. They really just have to anchor sight at this point.
One on big window, two inside of master bedroom. Toki with the diffuser. C4 deployed. Genio's gonna find another one. It's now 5v2. Genio with this roam game so far this game has been deadly. Anvil's gonna find one. And now it's a 5v1. It would take a miracle for Toki to clutch this with 30 seconds left. Pulling another fuse charge below. Genio making his way up armor stairs. Pre-fires coming out armor stairs. And there's 15 seconds left. There's not much Toki can do here. He's gonna try to shoot, and it doesn't matter. Nordic's gonna find him.
Just gets
3-1.
overwhelmed.
Team 1.
Yeah, again, it's that first pick that really determines the round. If it was the, spawning that main side on that road, very difficult spawn for the attackers because you just have that defensive, just super peak. Definitely able to shut that down if you're able to wait for it and you know exactly where it is and you can pre-fire it. But sometimes it's just not even worth it.
That's one thing. Yeah.
Does look like the basement now. Same setup as before, although we do have Genio going deletion this time. Gonna slow them down even more. Hopefully the attackers, we have Toki going Capitao. Toki definitely mixing up using off meta ops, which is very interesting. Going Kali. Maybe they don't have any denial for the hatches. Nope, Toki's sticking it with the Capitao. We only have one hard breach in the form of Ace, so they can only get one hatch open. They need to really be smart on how they play and which hatch they want to open and push from. It does look like they're all spawning from main side, so we might see a main push or even a backside take from big tower.
Checking for spawn
blue.
peaks this time as they make their way. Demon not bringing the frag grenades on sledge, being it was EMP grenades instead, which is quite interesting. But now they have no nades to take out a shield if it is one. Gina's gonna take a run out here. He's gonna find one, but getting immediately traded by Vig. Once again, Team 1 gets the opening pick of the round, but it's traded right out. There goes one Twitch drone down. Could be a blue take here, but they're gonna have to really force it. And it doesn't look like anybody's playing elbow, so they could get elbow for free.
They do have
Anvil
two playing inside
making his
of
presence
E-Bucks.
known. Out of the box, he's gonna get smoked out, and they might push into blue now, and that's exactly what they're gonna do, or at least one of them is. There we go, moving in now. Under 2 minutes left on the clock, and it is a 4v4.
Attackers definitely have more control than they have in pretty much any other round. We only have 3 attackers going blue. There is a 4th somewhere. IQ is someplace else. I'm not sure where.
Breach is coming out now.
Reaching the main wall on elbow. Crunchy's
Crunchy
still
plays it quite
outside. Looks like he's going to try and take out Nordic on that roam. Really going to cause a lot of trouble. Does look like it's
Nordic
going to be a 3v3 on site if Crunchy can't... Crunchy can keep Nordic busy.
Nordic could be this X factor here. He could find a pick here. As I say that, though, Vic's gonna find one to turn. It's a 3v4 as the attackers are making their presence known onto site with a minute left on the clock. Kaken's gonna heal himself right back up after taking a lot of damage.
Definitely be important for Nordic to make his way back.
Crunchy's still
Crunchy's-
outside main entrance.
Now the attackers do have some pretty good site control.
Vic's gonna find a triple. but the flank by Nordic, and it's all up to Nordic in a 1v3, and that won't matter. Vig gets a 4K that round, and Team 2 picking up some momentum.
Yeah, I think the really killer part there was Nordic was on the roam doing a really great job up until the point where the attackers got hold of sight. Really got caught up by Crunchy. Crunchy doing a really good job keeping Nordic busy and away from sight. That gave man advantage after they got the first pick, another pick on sight, and just allowed them push in from the attacker side. Just push in into sight, take that control, get the picks, and you saw Nordic with a coming back to sight late just because he was so preoccupied with Crunchy. Immediately just gets blown away just because everyone is on site. Very hard to come back from that. Definitely be interesting to see if they do the same thing again and how, if the attackers do the same thing, how the defense is going to adapt to that. Do you see Genio on the roam? They do have Hatch Denial this time. Maybe they're going to put it on the wall. Be interesting to see if they play Elbow. Nobody's played Elbow thus far. Doesn't look like there's actually going to be any Elbow plays.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Toki going grid.
Moving to defuse a bomb.
Going for that flank. Flank watch. Now it does look like Genio is trying to go for another spawn peek. Again. I don't think he has the angle for it, though.
Genio and Nordic on the room. Looks like it's going to be a 5-man take of blue. Twitch drones coming out being very useful here.
I don't think Vig noticed that was a Mozzie drone. Could have shot it down. Just kind of bothering this Mozzie.
You'll get the Mozzie drone. Oh, Twitch will get it? No! Twitch drone's going to get shot out.
Very unfortunate. We do have Turn playing on pillar. Gonna try and hold that blue run-in. Nordic watching small tower. Don't think he knows that the push is coming purely from big.
Under 2 minutes to go here, and it still looks like it's a 5-man take of blue.
Wild Denial is off inside of fly room.
Now they'll push up to elbow and start going for that breach. That's the thing about not controlling elbow. It's very easy for them to take control of it, but Turn's gonna find the opening to pick onto Vig on that pillar position. And Genio's gonna find another. He's gonna find Crunchy. It's now a 5v3, but the attackers do have the breach open. Nitro cells deployed. They go to waist low. Now 4v3. Now 3v3. Turn's gonna shut Thermite down. Nordic. This could be the play on this flank, if Nordic waits patiently enough. 2v2, Demon's gonna find Turn. Those were the people playing on site. Now,
Genio
will they
is
sniff out
off-site.
Nordic?
It's only Nordic. Genio needs to make his way back, which it looks like he is doing right now.
Nordic will. Those traps are gonna be in his way though. It's now 2v1, up to Demon. Demon's gonna find Nordic, it's a 1v1. Genio holding the crossfire on the breach.
Give away his position.
He's gonna toss the goo, but he's gonna relocate. Shots going out now in this gunfight. Genio taking the prone angle. Here's Demon sledge to the breach, and he's gonna shut him down from the prone angle. Genio's gonna clutch it out for Team 1. Team 1 goes up 4-2.
Really good play from Genio. You saw he knew that Nordic was the only one there defending site, and he was on the stairs. No one was actually on site. They could have taken control of supply closet. But Genio was able to come back, give the support needed for Nordic, allow Nordic to get that push up, try and get the kill, 1v1, and Genio was just able to just play it well, get the pick. Now we are, we're switching, 6, so 6 matches. Now we're switching, attacks are defense, defenses are attack. So we do have Demon running the Thorn. Glad to see the Thorn. We do have the mute for Wall Denial, which I don't know how. Hopefully that works. There are some gadgets that can reach out of the proxy of the mute and can get the wall open. Be interesting to see if
hunting this drone.
help out. Crunchy, of course, we have the Valk. Legion's also really, really good for the roam and sound intel,
Seconds to go.
slowing them down as well. Anvil going blitz.
5 seconds
It's
to
too soon to tell if they're going to do a rush. Turn going flank watch. Can
Attackers must locate and defuse the
going
bomb.
intel with Jackal. Nordic is the only hard breach, and Mav at that. Genio
Looks
bringing
like-
the grenades. Maybe he'll go for some through the floor shenanigans. I'm a big fan of that, so I do hope to see it.
Looks like it's gonna be a big tower take. At least 3 of them will push that way, as maybe Genio and Catcam will work for the roamers. Be
It does look
interesting
like
to
they
see.
are doing a double-sided take, which
Yeah.
is very, very effective. And they are droning up big tower, taking that control. Are seeing a lot more droning from Team 1 on the attacker side compared to Team 2. That's really going to help them out, make sure things are clear, take that control nice and fast, and then if any defenders try and come and take it,
Genio's making his way up armory.
we'll hold it.
He's gonna be an armory, I believe. Oh, he's gonna die. He's
Aiming
gonna
gets a
die to a thorn
thorn
gadget.
kill.
Trying to be sneaky, not sneaky enough. And Team 2 will find the opening pick of this round.
Very glad that we see the thorn being played and that it actually turns out really well for the defenders. We do have
Oh, Big with the shotgun kill, and he's gonna swing the breach. Playing really close on the breach. You can find another there at the top of the stairs, but it is the shield player. And the Nitro Cell won't go anywhere. As a country will distract Anvil. Throw the Nitro in desperation. Anvil's gonna hunt him down. And a lot of whiff shots there. A Nomad's gonna pop off.
He's getting flanked from behind. Does he know?
Another Nomad's gonna get popped off. Anvil really wants this kill, but he won't
Oh,
get it.
no,
Big with the
Anvil.
triple, coming in to support his teammate. And though many is left in this round, it's all up to Catcan on the Jackal. And this
Excellent teamwork
1v5
from Big and
situation.
Crunchy.
Yeah, what a funny round from the attack there. As Catcan is gonna get to a gunfight, but the shotgun is too strong. Big
Oh
with
my
another
God.
4K.
Vig just being an absolute monster with the shotgun. Really amazing teamwork between him and Crunchy taking out Anvil. That was just some unfortunate occurrences on Big Tower. I don't know who it was, but the Smoker, the Mute, peeking with the SMG-11 with just the biggest ego check and absolutely shutting down that wall, that hard breach on wall. Fantastic job
Defenders, protect your bomb
from the defenders.
by attackers.
As they
Moving down
will.
to basement now. We do have Crunchy keeping the Valkyrie. Of course, Valkyrie is very good. Don't know how useful it's been on the intel gathering. Of course, we have seen her being played very, very frequently. Kogi, of course, going the Alibi. Alibi does have the highest win and pick delta percentage out of any op in the game currently. That's, of course, because of the addition of the 1.X on her primary weapon.
Oh, by
Primary
Crunch.
weapon
Oh, by
benefiting
Crunch.
from the seasonal recoil changes. She will be losing that 1X next season. We do have a lot of info kind of traps with the Legion Goose and Vig. with the
Toki might run out
Oops.
here. Toki has the shotgun in hand.
Looks like he's not a
Interesting,
fan
and
of
the run out
Genio
will
running
happen,
out.
but nobody's there. Nobody's in sight. And Toki will try barricading up and move on with the rest of the round. As now the attack slowly makes their way over to barrels.
Anvil is taking Osa. Osa is a fantastic op with EMPs and the shield. Able to just set up shield, play it, and of course get Wildnut off, which will be fantastic. Turn is also Nook. Hopefully we see some kind of really good rat play. Since
Genio!
then.
Oh, what a shot by Genio onto Toki. That's the alibi shut down, and another! But another person's gonna go down. That is Vig. But he is resable as of now. And it
Looks like
looks
they
like
are
they're
getting
going
that
for
res.
a big tower and barrels push here. 5v4. Not too much to worry, as Genio is gonna try to find another one. The help of the Jackal, courtesy of Nordic. But Crunchy's on this room again, and Crunchy could find the guy Freezer. Shoots the cam.
If Turn
Did
didn't
Turn
hear
hear it? Did Turn hear it? No! Crunchy's gonna pop the hatch for some reason, and Turns just gonna push down Freezer.
Looks like Crunchy dropped the hatch with his C4.
Interesting play by Crunchy. Now gonna crouch behind that gray box as Anvil tries to push in. Kakken's gonna shut down Vig. It's a 5v3. Turn's gonna shut down Demon. 5v2 now for the attackers.
Playing behind the box. Does he know?
Turn's gonna get shut down now. 4v2. But the attackers are getting more map control as they push in slowly, little by little. A minute to go left in this round. No breaches open. But a lot of control for this plant in this 4v2 situation.
They do have. Oh,
Genius just
result
gonna
was
push in with the
tackle track.
flashbang. It's a 4v1. It's all up to Crunchy. Will he get the pixel angle? No, the shield's right there. Gakken's going for the plant. She's gonna go with the prone angle. Oh, what a flick! Bye, Crunchy.
Ah,
But Nordic's
unfortunate.
gonna clean it up. Team 1 takes another round, and they go to a total of 5 rounds won.
Wow. Definitely turning around. Team 2 seems to be doing a lot better on attack. But it does seem like Team 1 is just able to take off. You saw Genio take out Toki. They're just able to successfully clear that soft roam. Not seeing any like really hard like far roam up in like attic or anything, which is interesting from the defensive play. But now, where are they?
Believe it might be basement again.
Might be basement. Is that basement? That is basement. Okay, it is
Yeah.
basement. Good to know. From the defense, looks like we have Warden coming in this time, trying to, I guess, see through the smokes or what the attack brought last time. Anvil bringing in the Flores again. Flores is going to be really good for clearing out this elbow. Jaegers do not stop drones, so hopefully they put a mute or something to aid in the denial of it. Hackers looking really good with their setup. It's all about how the defenders can overcome. Demon is rocking a shotgun on Warden and holding it security really hard. Definitely going on that soft realm.
ECK Claws going to be deployed here. No need for them to be on the walls because of the mute. Toki playing big tarsters. This time, they have an extension into barrels, so it won't be as easy to take as in the previous rounds. Nordic once again bringing the Jackal, as it looks like 3 of them are preparing up to go take big tower stairs, but the shotgun is there, and it is one of the best shotguns in the game in the hands of Toki, but Toki's going to fall back to sight. 5v5 as we reach the 2-minute mark, and that's surprising as every single round so far there's been a quick kill at the beginning. Doesn't seem like there to be one this round. Demon patiently waiting inside of security with the shotgun in hand as the attackers are pushing from I was gonna say big garage, but big tower, and they'll open up the hatch inside of meeting. Minute 30 left in the round, and there's the first pick on the turn.
On the defensive side, very, very good. Demon is still inside of security.
He's gonna take
Might
some pop.
This looks like he's moving Z.
Toki, he just swings his Z3 to them, and he's gonna run back to site. Genius is gonna take a bit of damage, but the shotgun, unfortunately, too far away to make significant damage. But Genius is gonna get shut down by the Jaeger. But Catcan's right there to get the refrag. It's now 3v4. 1 man to go. And chaos is about to rain down as we get into the final moments of this round. Nordic's gonna get shut down by Demon. It's a 4v2.
All if the attackers can push on the site in a timely manner. They do only have 40 seconds. They are only pushing down bottom big tower stairs. Might try and go freezer or main, try and divert the attention.
I'm gonna try and decide right now. Kaka's gonna get lit up. 4v2, and now they know where they're gonna push from. This is a bottleneck for them. Kaken's just gonna run down. No one's gonna check him until he gets to the bottom of the stairs. Kaken's down. It's now a 1v4 for Anvil. Could he at least find a pick here? And he will not.
Unfortunate.
Team 2 picks up another round. Believe it
Team
is
2
now
really
5
picking up
to
on the
4.
defense. I think the attackers, they are droning out fairly well. Again, it's that roam. They take control, and they don't seem to recheck it in case of any kind of flanks. Pre-placing drones in some other important spots like Z would be really great for the attackers to keep eyes. Don't think they've been going much flank watch other than the occasional claymore. Now we are back upstairs. Does look like we have a lot of traps with the Thorn, Frost, and Melusi. So a lot of intel going around. Of course, we have the 1 mile from Cade and Toki rocking the shotguns. Demon also rocking the Frost shotgun. Very unusual, but also very, very welcome. You have Anvil running the blitz again. Hopefully, that doesn't. Hopefully, that goes well for him this time. No Maverick, only 1 hard breach. That being Nordic. Might try and go for a main take. It looks like maybe like a main white push. It does seem like their team loadout would suggest that. Gino taking immediate control of Garage, followed up by Anvil on the rear. Looks like they're going to try and take control of main stairs really, really fast. Gino drops the hatch and Demon gets the pick. Shocking. Just wow. Unexpected. Now it does seem like Anvil is going to be pushing downstairs in basement, trying to get. No, he's not. He's not going to try and go get Demon. It looks like he was, but now they're pushing up main. We have Vig watching top main. Looks like they have the attacking force has cleared out a lot of armory. Anvil pushing up onto the door. Shield down. Oh. Anvil dodges a bullet, quite literally. Are you trying to deal with him? We have turn clearing out big window. Onto bunks. Nobody's really there. We're playing below. He can probably enter, except there is someone inside of kids. Will he look? He could fire through that soft wall right now and beam somebody. Does not. Quite the advantage looking through this perspective of player outlines. It's a 2v5 right now. The attackers really got to mix it up. Anvil trying to push, swinging it. Big comes around, absolutely melts Anvil with that. Yep. Big comes around white, takes on Kaken. Yeah. So Team 2 has completely turned this game around. Oh, my caster lem has disappeared. It is just me. So apologies for that. Apologies for that. So yeah, as we saw, the attackers got picked off by the roam. Very unfortunate. Genio falling first to the Frost by Demon down below inside of Laundry. And that early pick, again, just really decided that round. So it looks like we have the defense now going into kitchen and dining, not meeting, which honestly might be a preferred site, just because there's a little bit less to watch. They are reinforcing all of meeting off, trying to completely cut them off from there. Even also running the shotgun frost again. Does look like the attack. They are bringing Ayana, Nordic with the jackal, trying to get some of that roam. Hopefully, try and come back. A solid lead. Now it's a tie. We do have the Thorn again, also bringing a Jaeger, so that's going to help with some of the nades. Noticing from the attack, no significant hard breach to that. They're not going to be pushing small tower, it seems. Usually you would get a thermite and breach the floor to open up, all get good sightlines into dining. Doesn't look like that's happening. Welcome back, Lem.
Yep. sorry. See
So-
the 2-2-1.
Currently, the site is kitchen and dining. Attackers are taking main, it appears. Does seem like there's a upstairs roam from the defenders. Don't know who specifically. It looks like Demon and Toki and Vig are all upstairs watching. Wonder how the attackers are going to play this out. Looks like they are taking control of main all the way up through Z into security. Might push that around to a small tower. Nordic taking upstairs roam solo. Gino watching the hatch. Into attic. Recovering his runouts.
As we get to this under 2-minute mark here, still 5v5, very slow compared to the other rounds in terms of man count, but a breach is open up into sight. Gina gonna start tossing some frag grenades into kitchen. But those ADSs will
Jaegers
catch
deny
one out. Vig's gonna catch the opening pick here onto Nordic. Now in the favor of Team 2 in terms of man count. John's gonna find Genio. It is now a 5v3. The Future's gonna try to get down. Demon's gonna flank behind and get
flanked.
one. Turn's gonna find one though. Cackhand is very much lit up though. And the shotgun from
Shotgun
behind,
behind
such a presence! And Team 2 is gonna take the round, and it's gonna be match point for Team 2.
Team 2 completely turning this around. In a total upset of the game. Team 1 really strong on that defensive play, but now that we're here in the swap phase and things have been turned around, doesn't seem like they're having much of a flank presence. Seems like they're just taking up control, getting breach, and trying to get planked down without much consideration for flanks. I haven't seen much flank drones or flank offs. I really think they benefit from Nomad right now.
As we
And
head on
it-
down to the basement.
Don't know if you've noticed, but most of the defenders are just running shotguns and just absolutely checking all of the attackers quite successfully, might I add. Anvil going to 0. Hopefully that really does work out for him. 0 is very much a flank watch operator, putting those cams in strategic spots so anyone that is on cams or dead can watch for flanks. Hopefully that does work. And Genio going Nomad. They realize that their flank watch is lacking, and now they are correcting for it, which is good on them. Good on them. It does look like mostly a blue take, a big tower blue take. Demon is upstairs. They heard him from the drone. Looks like he's coming. No, he's going up. He's going to be holding big tower. Now Now the attackers
the
do
drone.
know his position.
Oh, the shotgun! Oh! Gets the opening pick of this Genio. As Demon's gonna scurry his way down the big tower stairs.
Genio underestimates the range of shotguns.
Doesn't believe in the power of the almighty shotguns. So we get to 2:10 on the clock here. Opening pick going in favor of the defense, of course, but the hatch is going to open up, and that's very huge for the attackers, as Toki is playing with the shotgun in garage. Interesting play there. Not really sure how it's going to work, but, we shall see, as Nordic is roaming that top floor, trying to clear it out to see if anybody's up there. the Lion and the Jackal. Pretty good for roam clear. As Anvil might suspect somebody's in garage.
Did forget to mention this is match point for Team 2.
Toki's gonna see him, but Toki with the SMG-11 is gonna take him out. It's a 5v3.
The SMG-11 Rum going really, really hard. Defenders are just all over the place on that Rum, boxing in the attackers.
Just gonna find one. Will Toki swing to get the
Is
refrag?
he doesn't see
Yes, he
the...
will with the shotgun. Oh, it's a 2v4. And this power play with the roaming mute has been a menace this round.
Now Kakan and Nordic, can they take it?
Toki he almost gets another one, but there's not enough bullets on the SMG-11. It's a 2v3. It's very winnable for Team 1. But that time, under a minute, and they're gonna have to push their way through the bottleneck that is Big Tower Stairs.
Now,
Is-
now Kakan does seem like he might take this challenge with the Jaeger on the bottom stairs. If the Jaeger doesn't know, this might become a 2v2.
This
Taking
could be
us into
huge.
overtime.
Nordic crossing his way over with the diffuser. Big's gonna find Kakan on Big Tower Stairs through a hole.
They do know Nordic is coming.
blue.
Freezer now from the cam. Nordic switches up and decides to go main.
20 seconds left. Will this be a Team 2 victory? It's all up to Nordic in a 1v3 to keep Team 1 hopes alive, and that won't matter. John's gonna
Team
get the final
2
kill.
Takes the win. And in a total absolute reversal from the beginning half of this match. And here
Get
we have
Uno
Vig.
reversed. Alright. Thank you everybody for tuning into the stream. This has been a seismic casual war comp scrim. I'm not really sure, but it's been fun. Shout out to everybody who participated. I appreciate you being with me here, Cloak. And
Absolutely. Thank you everyone for joining us.
we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Have a good night,
Bye bye
everyone.
everybody.